Alright guys, really quickly before the video starts, I want to talk about something. So originally I had a goal of 100 subscribers before the end of the year. Well, do I have news for you? It is currently March 25th for me right now, which means there's still 9 months till 2026 / the end of the year. And would you believe it? We have 104 subscribers. I cannot thank you guys enough for all the love and support. But I now have... Are we dead serious? Whatever. But I now have a new goal of 250 subscribers before the end of the year. It might be a little bit of a bigger step up, but I'm going to keep grinding and keep working hard, and hopefully we can get there. Anyway, enjoy the video. Alright, so you guys have been asking me recently, what is the best way to get trait rerolls inside of anime Vanguards? Well, in this video, I'm going to be telling you all the ways to get trait rerolls inside of anime Vanguards, and I'm going to be telling you which ones are the best and which ones are a little bit worse. So I'm just going to go ahead and start things off. So the first one is achievements. Now, if you do achievements, you can get a bunch. Look, 2 rerolls plus all these 6 just from doing Nightmare. So if you run through the whole story, every single story mode on Nightmare, you can get a bunch of rerolls. You get 11 here, 11 here too, 11 here, 11 here, 11 here, and then 8 here. So that is a bunch of rerolls already. And if we go back here, there's also reroll rewards for collecting units, paragons on each different map up to the Shibuya station. Then there's a bunch of rerolls available for, look, if you just do Act 4 50 times, you get 15, and then complete everything, you get 5. Now these are both for raids, and then this one is for the Sukuna boss event, this one's for the Saber boss event, and this is for the Igris boss event. These give a bunch of rerolls as well. And so the boss events will actually switch out once every week. And then the final one for the main achievements is the new dungeons that came out in the update. It's fairly simple. And then the other achievements are unit achievements. These are a bit harder to do if you have the unit. You have to have because you have to have the unit evolved. And then you have to, like, look, it says evolve it, clear 10 boss events, kill 100 bosses. So overall, the achievements are a very, very good way of getting rerolls if you know what you're doing. Next up, right here, we have world lines. Now, world lines is a floor-based thing where every 5 floors you get a reward. You get rerolls on floor 10, 20, 30, and 40. So, if you add up all the rerolls available from the world lines, you can get a total of 75 rerolls if you run through the entire world line. And keep in mind, world lines reset every, I'd say, update to every other update. It just depends. Next up is dungeons. I know dungeons just came out, but there's still a bunch of rerolls available. You can have 100 rerolls. Now keep in mind, this is probably the hardest rerolls to grind, just because of the fact that you get like 90 coins a run if you play kinda safe. But again, that's 100 rerolls, and it's gonna be here for a while, and they're probably gonna add more dungeons as we move on. And right next to the dungeons, there's currently a raid shop. Right now there are only 2 raids, the Demon Slayer raid and the JoJo raid. From the Demon Slayer raid, you can get a total of 25 rerolls, which is not a lot, but it's easy to grind. And for the JoJo's, you can get 50 rerolls. So these don't reset, but I'm sure as we evolve and more updates come out, there will be a bunch of new raids getting added with even more rerolls. Next up, let's talk about, in my opinion, one of the easiest and quickest ways to grind rerolls: the boss event. Now, boss events reset every week, so right now there's an Igris boss event, and after this timer runs out, which is tomorrow actually, the Sukuna boss event will come back. And let me put you onto something. When the Sukuna boss event comes back, in this little shop right here, you'll be able to buy cursed fingers. Now, with those cursed fingers, this is what you want to do. You want to come over to the cursed shop and buy these 50 trait rerolls. So not only will you be able to get 40 rerolls just from this being reset, you'll also be able to get 50 from the Sukuna cursed shop. And again, this is really effective because every week you get 40 rerolls, and it is guaranteed to reset every week. It's not like a maybe this update will reset world lines, and maybe this update we won't. This next way of farming rerolls is very efficient and gives a lot of rerolls, but it is not a guaranteed way of farm rerolls. I'm talking about the events. So currently going on right now, there's a love event where you can buy 100 rerolls for these chocolates and a bunch of other stuff. As well as that, there's also a winter event going on where you can get 200 rerolls, which I've already claimed because it was just so easy. So with these events, there's going to be a lot of rerolls available, but there's not an event guaranteed every update. That is the biggest problem with grinding events for rerolls. Last, and I might say the least, we're putting challenges. Now the daily challenge offers you 2 rerolls, and I know on weekends it's doubled. So if you do the daily challenge, you'll get a total of 4 rerolls, which is pretty okay, I guess. But there's also a chance of these half-hourly challenges spawning a reroll in green essence stone challenge. So if you luck it out, you can get about 6 rerolls in an hour, but if you get super lucky, you can get 8 rerolls if both half-hourly challenges involve the rerolls. Now, these final 2 methods are okay, and they're kind of weird. So the first method is completely based off of luck, and it is this Valentine guy. If you talk to him, you can pick any shiny unit, and you'll get 5 rerolls in return for sacrificing the shiny unit. So if you just sit there and summon, you get a bunch of legendary shiny units, you can get a bunch of rerolls. But if you're not that lucky with shinies, then you might have a hard time. Last but not least, we come over here and we talk to Gilgamesh. You might be wondering, what level milestones? Yeah, you can get level milestone rewards, but it's just like 5 every 5. But we're not here to talk to Gilgamesh about our level, okay? We're here to talk to him about the command seal shop. With command seals, you can buy a bunch of essences, but most importantly, 20 trait rolls. I know it's not a lot, but it's just pretty easy to do. All you do is sit in the infinite for the underground dungeon, and then you'll get a bunch, and I'm talking a bunch of command seals, and you'll be able to rack up those 20 rerolls. Anyway guys, that was all of the ways I could think of about getting rerolls. Obviously we completely skipped over buying rerolls, because who buys rerolls in the big 25? But anyway, if you guys enjoyed, and if this helped you out in any way, please do like and subscribe, as our next goal is 250 by the end of the year. Anyway, peace out, and have a good one.